Peace, everyone. How you doing? The truth about ISUPK and One West Hebrew Israelites. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Because I got a history with ISUPK. Not a well-known history, but a history with ISUPK. Because I'm a chosen one. Chosen to do what I do. And because I'm chosen to do what I do, ISUPK has always been the opposite of me. I'm an Israelite, they're Hebrew Israelites. In fact, I'm an Israelite Christian, they're Hebrew Israelite black identity extremists, as far as I'm concerned. And well, I wouldn't do nothing for the black community. They're black identity extremists. They would do stuff for the black identity community. The Hebrew Israelite identity community and stuff. So I just want to go through our history a little bit to today's time and why I was motivated to do this, to get to today's time. Because back in 2016, I did a stalking and profiling of the Israelite male speech at the Rock and Roll Hotel in Chicago because of ISUPK. A lot of people, Sinetta, Tazariot, a bunch of people. I just met Khalil Money. Didn't know he was a government informant yet, truly. He just did his interview and informed me that he was. And I was like, damn, I'm dealing this, you know what I'm saying, Hebrew Israelite identity extremist thing for us falsely identifying an Israelite as a Hebrew Israelite. And it's just terrible shit, people. This is the shit that I was stressing over and caused me to have a stroke because people, they try to put a lot on me and hurt me. It hurt me, but it made me stronger. Because what happened is I had a stroke, survived a stroke, broke my foot. I did all kind of crazy things that I hadn't did as a youngster, but as a youngster, most of this same stuff happened. I remember my first bike. My brother told me, don't be riding in the rain. I was riding in the rain. For some reason, I hit the brakes and I fell off the bike, scarred my lip up, all kind of things. But let's try to get into this conversation, right? So let me go look and find some information and stuff to deal with this. Let's see. It's okay. I want to go to this first. My computer is kind of freezing up. Should I go to this? Why not? Cool. So we're gonna find ISUPK out here. And we're gonna search down my search engine. So as you can see, this is my history with ISUPK. I don't think it go no further. So March the 2nd, 2015. I believe it go further than that because I was dealing with ISUPK on Blog Talk Radio. I called in today's show and they was like, Chicago, because I was in Chicago. I was known as Chicago. Now people call me the Arkansas YouTube and stuff because I'm in Arkansas. They can only deal with one location, and I'm never in one place at one time. So, this one right here, time to address ISUPK to Zaria on the General Yohana. Is Sinetta of HOK pimping a General Yohana of ISUPK, blah, whatever. Sinetta and Brother Reggie goes in on ISUPK. ISUPK Captain Tazariak said no Africans allowed your own damn picnic or whatever. Captain Tazariak ISUPK helped young African male in leading to HOK. As you can see, I got pretty good numbers talking about ISUPK, but nobody knows me for being into it with ISUPK because ISUPK has been running from me like Khalil of Money for years. They'll say little slick shit about me, but they run from me. They will never face me head up on nothing. The videos I did with Tazariak on Cross the Line and stuff, because I crossed the line, they ain't even up on his channel. Why? Because he believed he dogged me and dog walked me and scrubbed my face all across the ground or whatever. No. He believed he lost them things. He won't keep them up on the channel. If I went over there and he shitted on me and did all the shit that I do to people, he'd have kept them up. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. It's just the history, people. So it's a point in time in history that I want to deal with now. Right? I want to go to this. ISUPK Hebrew Israelites want war with Israel doctrine. Right? So let's get this video up and look at it a little bit. Let's get that video up and look at it. Because like I said, I got history with these people. But see, when you look back at my history with any people, organizations, or whatever, every one of them has been infiltrated now by the American government, which is true. You can believe it or not believe it. I don't care. My job is to tell my story. My job is to tell my story, right? So my belief is that a lot of Hebrew Israelite organizations have been infiltrated by the government to try to shut down Israel doctrine. Now, remember 2016 when Ron Savage and Hassan Camel came out, Captain Tazariak of ISUPK stood beside him. Irritated Genie, who also works for the American government for us, what the streets say. That's hearsay. It's not what I'm trying to say, so we're gonna put that up on what's the terminology you use when you allegedly. I had to think of the term. Allegedly. Irritated Genie, which not allegedly once worked for the government, but you know, I would say he still is allegedly. We're gonna keep going with this, right? They was right there. Now, will Layla Wheels, Tazariak, and Irritated Genie and stuff, will Layla Wheels, Troy Star Terrain, and Khalil of Money try to cut them out of the Africa Bambaataa thing? Will they say they not a part of it, though they never raped any boys or did none of that stuff? They was right there, which we know 2016 is when the shit was supposed to start, right? All of the conscious community was there. Though I was a part of the conscious community, and the conscious community kicking much ass, I couldn't make it to New York City. And I wasn't on Sinetta Squad. Squad was people that was sent there to work the scene. And a lot of conscious community people got in that documentary and all of that shit. So all these people I've been fighting against all my life since I entered YouTube is right there. They're in the opposite position to me. I'm talking about things, they ain't saying shit. They showed up at that, whatever it was, under Sinetta, the introduction of the two boys that got raped, and we don't know who the other boy is. In 2013, they got murdered because he stabbed them in there. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know how to talk about it unless, I get certain questions and things. But these the type of things that I done lived through. This is my history on YouTube. So niggas be want to attack and try to do something. I don't even know why y'all not talking about this. Why y'all address me about these things? I see y'all posting LaRon, G Conscious. That's cool. I'm gonna bring that up because I got video of LaRon talking about me smelling like a dog or whatever the fuck y'all talking about, or whatever the fuck he was talking about at that time. Because it shows my strength once again. Me and LaRon, the only brother that I would give respect to, the only one that ever came to park in Arkansas is LaRon Campbell. He came to Chicago. He came to parking. He fucked with me. He was a truck driver. He had money. But money ain't never caused me to look at shit or do shit that I didn't want to do. You can never buy my soul for nothing. I'm an unpurchasable nigga. Unpurchasable. You can't purchase me. So let's deal with that history a little bit. Me and LaRon was fighting, and he put my business out there. Okay, he said I smell like a dog. He said he told my information when I told him the woman gave me $700 to get my laptop, my Apple laptop. He went and told that. He told a lot of shit. Me and LaRon goes back like me and Bleedo. LaRon was a student of mine. He came over here and studied. He didn't argue and fight with me, though we argued and fought about a lot of shit. He never turned on me. You don't see LaRon on YouTube now stalking up behind me, fucking with me, because he know who the realest is. He know what I was teaching was real shit. He know everything about me. Ain't seen the brother in years, but if he pop up on YouTube or we pop up on a program together, it'll be like two old buddies kicking it and shit. He wanted to take me on vacations with him and his family. And his wife just had a young daughter and stuff. Now, why would this brother take me on vacations with them if I was a bad guy? And I fuck with people, family, and all that. What the fuck? Come on, y'all. See, my history outweigh y'all lies. But we're going to keep going. I'm trying to find that video. Yeah, let's see what a video is. That ain't the video. That ain't the video. Well, we'll just do it like this. DMG, right? Brother Pionki from Paradigm Shift TV, right? He deal with the St. Louis ISUPK Israelites, right? This is where the shit hits the fan, and this is where I find out that this is how it is. As I said, all my enemies on YouTube work with the FBI now. Been working with the FBI, but I'm just gonna put their ass out there on Front Street today. So this is DMG, right? As you see, the final piece, DMG, the poet, Paradigm Shift TV, uncensored. Let's see what I said back then. DMG used to talk to a man. Like when I did my show, I sent it to him in the inbox on Facebook that I was gonna do it, where he could have came and talked to me and asked all those madman questions that he asked, though. But he called me a bitch before I called him a bitch, and the fact is he was acting like a bitch. I went over there to talk to him tonight. He went her son cam on me. He didn't want to talk to him. He was acting like a bitch. And then he asked some questions, but at the same time, watch what he do. Now, this is St. Louis folk. I got a couple St. Louis friends, and I got a handful of St. Louis folks. But hey, it is what it is. Let's keep listening. All right, here we go.
That. And nowhere in there does it say that he will send one of the sons of David to come and die for your sins. If he's so forgiving and mercy, why would he kill one of the sons of David, breaking his own covenant that he made with David? If Jesus is so you can read his name cursed sins, for that sin. If I'm drunk because of my drink and because it's in
on this is real doctrine, just in case you didn't know.
Why would you want to hop on somebody?
So see, most people think I'm afraid of stuff. I'm not afraid of nothing. And that's his first question. Let's deal with this in context. This is fair use. This is for criticism of I'm not even gonna call him out his name and do all that stuff because I really want to do it in a critical manner. Because it's a very critical situation. I done called the man a worker for the government. As I said, I don't know what part of the government because these things. Now, as you can see, that's DMG, the poet, and that's Chris Harris, the MVP. The Chris Harris MVP that I beat when he said that the God of the Bible hates Africans. I won that debate. But this nigga running around saying that I am a man that touch children and do all shit. I'm a pedophile and all kind of shit, dirtying up my name. This is the head of the Black Network. Him, Khalil Money, Barack Obama, and all of them YouTube Black Network. But like I said, all my enemies work for the government now. Things are secret to the public. I'm a public man. I am a citizen. I'm not a criminal and not a part of a criminal enterprise. So let's watch. Just in case you didn't know.
Why would you want to hop on somebody's show who work for the government?
See, Sanetta asked that same thing. Why you on my show if I work for the government? Nigga, I'm not scared of the government. Fuck the government. If you ain't never heard me say it, you can go and play that shit for the government. He don't like y'all government. It's Khalil Money try to say I'm anti-American and all that shit. No, nigga. The America has a business and then that's a real life USA, America, and all of that. It's two different things, nigga. I don't fuck with corrupt systems.
Yeah, I'm not scared of the government. Why should I run from them?
All right, so what branch of the government do I work for?
I said I didn't know.
You don't know what branch I work for. What do I do for the government?
You cause problems for people like me.
So you see, I'm talking to him. Now the questions is off guard. Remember, I'm calling in. They doing a live show. This shit live. It ain't made up. It ain't no scripted shit. What I do for the government? Nigga, I don't know what the fuck you do for the government. I know you work for the government because you caused some problems for me. You choose to be my enemy. You run around with government niggas. Soon as we did this argument and shit, he put Khalil the money on his channel. He felt justified that I knew that he worked for the government. So why hide his government ties and relationships with Khalil the money and shit?
Who are people like you?
Israelites. Hebrew Israelites, you cool with them, but an Israelite seems like you have a problem with them.
So it's a government.
So you see, as I said, when I met Khalil the money in 2016, I did a lecture about the stalking and profiling of the Israelite male. This guy don't have a problem with Hebrew Israelites. Yet I'm saying he worked for the government and he caused a problem for people like me, Israelites. And he went and did exactly what I'm talking about. He argued and fought with me right here. Then he put Khalil the money on his show trying to piss me off. Khalil the money shows you who works for the government. Anybody that's lagging up behind that man, or anybody that's working with that man in any shape, form, or fashion, he is a beacon. He's like, what you call it, them darts and shit. You want to throw the dart and hit the... Anybody mess with Khalil the money works for the government. Tazariot, Whack 100, Tekashi 69, all the people, y'all remember when they met up with her son? Because see, her son and Khalil was never supposed to be friends. Today, what are they? They the best of friends. Her son that shot him out on his shows, did all that shit. But yet, we had audio of her son say, I don't want to deal with your ass. But the powers that be must come along and take niggas and put them under their spell. But enough of me talking.
Government department dedicated to making problems for Israelites.
Yeah, because the government is stupid and think I'm a black guy.
So how what problems did I make for you?
You dirtied up my name, made me look like a madman.
Did I take money out your pocket?
Look who popped on the screen. Leak you. So if you're not working with Khalil and Leak you, what the hell is she doing up there? But everybody let Leak you on because Leak you gotta say, well, he child porn and all that other shit, dirtying up my name. So you just heard him. I told him you dirtied up my name. And now you're trying to dirty it up some more with this bitch on.
Huh?
Did I take money out of your pocket?
Yeah, when you dirty up my name out here on YouTube, but nobody wants to see.
How did I take money out your pocket?
Because YouTube is a business, and if you dirty up my name and say my business.
But you was on my channel. So how did I take money out of your pocket?
So you see, what he's asking is true blue. It ain't no made up fictional shit. We got problems. See, and he asking me questions and I'm answering them. You dirty up my name, you fuck up my business on YouTube. Well, don't nobody want to listen to me. Cause you supposed to be the preacher. You ain't supposed to be over there cussing us bitch ass niggas out and shit. Like, man, I don't give a fuck what they want to listen to. After I cuss your ass out, I'm gonna cuss your motherfucking ass out and keep it moving like it never happened. Motherfuckers say, well, he ain't over there teaching the Bible and shit now, because I said my mode of operation, my only thing I want to do is fuck all these niggas up. Then I teach the Bible after I fuck all these niggas up. I got a bunch of enemies. Half of YouTube is my enemies. Half of YouTube in the black sector, whatever beef sector, all these motherfuckers. Remember, I'm YouTube street king. And don't none of them like the king. I can't go on their shows, talk to their bitch ass no more. None of that shit. Cause shit is too real. But we're gonna keep going.
Because you dirtied me up on your channel.
How did I dirty up your name?
Because you tried to make it seem like I was unreasonable and couldn't sit down and talk.
If I ask somebody to talk on my platform and you keep talking over them, how are you being reasonable?
I understand what you're saying, but before I start,
No, I'm not asking.
See, because he had a guest come on. I said, you can bring guests on, but I ain't finna get into no bitch nigga shit. I'm not finna go back and forth with no bitch nigga over no Bible shit. Nigga, I know more Bible than you can ever, but we not finna sit up there and argue that shit. All that shit, he let the dude on, and he wouldn't make the dude shut the fuck up. I don't control the concert, but I ain't finna argue with no bitch. I told this bitch ass nigga the shit before he let the dude on or want to fight and argue. He like Satnam and all the rest. They keep shit up on their channel because they audience like it. They talking to a bunch of ignorant ass niggas that love nigga shit. I'm an Israelite. I'm above that shit. He trying to pull me down. He want to let a bitch ass nigga get up and argue and fight with me. Man, I'm not here to do that shit. Give me my motherfucking interview and put that bitch ass nigga off because he want to argue and fight with me. But we talking about it. We'll get there.
And if you understand.
So you see, he's real hyped up. The reason he's hyped up because he want to bring my madman out. Because when my madman come out, then I become even more unreasonable and I don't speak reasonably to you. I become unreasonable, right? So the situation was, I was on his channel. I told him I didn't want to debate Hebrew Israelite. I will reason and talk with the brother. Me and the brother talking. He become unreasonable. I said, move him off the panel, please. Simple as that. I'll pick the link up there. Link you. You can come in here. You can hit the link and pop up. I'm not keeping you off the channel. Since you chasing me down on their network in the on Paradigm Shift, see, they gotta go everywhere I go. They gotta go.
Everywhere I go, they gotta go because they doing the same thing Paradigm Shift doing. You gotta dirty my name up on every motherfucking platform. You gotta get in my algorithm and dirty my name up. Khalil Money act like he ain't doing that because he posts on his fucking wall. The bitch nigga can't make enough videos to try to make me look bad because every time he do it, like I said, you want to flex. Okay. I want to argue and fight and play the dust. You an old ass man on a government package. If you ain't on the government package, you just retired from your job doing what the government paid for you to go to college and shit to do. You flexing, but that's not even a reasonable flex. And then you can't flex that long. Let's talk about when you seen your mother pussy as a young boy and wanted to fuck your mama. Any man hear that shit, or any woman hear that shit, you have no reason to fucking talk to me. You have no grounds to stand on. Anybody that stand behind you after that shit is a no good motherfucker. Hey, it's just that simple.
See, now, I'm saying he worked for the government. I'm saying he's a foul brother. I'm saying he's against an Israelite. He loved Hebrew Israelites. He brought a brother up there that loved Hebrew Israelites. They wanted to argue and debate with me as if I'm a fucking fool and don't know what I'm talking about. Because all the Hebrew Israelites believe is they have a socialist program running where if you socialize with them, you can get money. If you don't socialize with them, you can be a capitalist, but you cannot get none of the capital because it's for the socialists. DMG, rock with Sadnetta. MVP, rock with Sadnetta. Both of them know that Sadnetta rocks with Khalil Money, a government guy. He sit up here and brag about it on YouTube, everything. He say he's stalking me. He say he's stalking my Bible conversation. He say all of this. So all of it look good to his.
This is when he say he stopped my Bible conversation. Made a bitch ass nigga out of him. I stopped talking eschatology. So he couldn't follow my conversation. So he stopped talking eschatology. Because he couldn't teach you shit about eschatology. He can make a quick argument and shit. Nah, it don't line up like that. It don't do that. That shit easy to say it ain't what it is. You sit down and someone show it to you, you gotta shut the fuck up.
Frat brothers, his fraternal brothers. And the link is in the side chat to anybody that want to come up. I'm a reasonable brother. I can reason with any of you. You become unreasonable, I kick your ass off of here. Got any questions you want to ask? You can do it. So let's watch and listen more.
Stan, I'm asking a question. If I ask someone to speak.
See, number one, he put it in if. He didn't say, I asked someone to speak and you became unreasonable. He said, if I ask someone to speak and you do these things, are you unreasonable? I'm not a liar, so let's see what I have to say.
On my platform, and you don't allow them to speak, are you being reasonable?
No, not at that point. I'm not being reasonable. So, see, that fucks niggas up. Like I told y'all, they can't put nothing on you when you tell the truth. I'm a truther. I tell the truth. I put the truth out. I dispense truth. So I'm over here to get to the truth, not to hide and buck, jump, and do all the bitch nigga shit that bitch niggas do in the community. Because I'm not one of the bitch niggas in the community. It's clear I'm not. Look, I ain't run from him. He like, why you over here if I work for the government? Because I'm not afraid of the fucking government. The government is afraid of me.
Okay, then. So when I say you being unreasonable, I'm not dirtying up your name. I'm telling the fucking truth.
If I'm doing, and if you did what you said you did, but you didn't do none of that. None of that happened. Anybody can go back and watch the video and see that I tell them before it started that I don't want to argue and debate Hebrew Israelite nothing, because to me it's very personal. I feel like if you try to argue and fight or dispute what I say, that you a lie and you need to be murdered. But he don't think it's that deep.
So you see, I set it up before I even started speaking to the crazy ass nigga that he allowed to speak, though he didn't tell him or this and that. Look, man, this dude is a Hebrew Israelite. He's trying to argue with me. I'm a fucking Israelite. I don't have time to play with that bitch ass nigga. And you want me to play with that bitch ass nigga. At this point, I'm not unreasonable. I'm telling you, get that motherfucker down. I don't want to speak to him. Use a bitch ass nigga and won't get the motherfucker down. Okay, I'm turning up now, and this motherfucking show finna be over with. You best be glad I ain't put my motherfucking underwear down and show my ass on your show and get your shit thrown in the motherfucking trash, nigga. Cause you's a trash ass bitch with trash ass bitches
on your shit. Because the government, like, how can a person that's up under our control, that we've been controlling for 12 years in school and everything, not get down with our program? Well, they high school graduates and everything else, they done went through them 12 years of kissing ass. I haven't. I've never kissed ass. Okay, now may I ask a question? Before it started, I say I don't want to debate, and you bring them up there and they start debating me. Do I supposed to be reasonable at that point when I said I don't want to debate?
Listen, you
see, fucked him up. See, he don't know how to respond to real nigga shit. Okay, so before you bring him up there, I tell you and him, I don't want to argue. I don't want to debate. If he start arguing and debating with me, then is he breaking the fucking rules? And when he break the rules, do I act cordially at that minute, or do I turn into an asshole? Because that's truly what happened. I started turning into an asshole. And he said, if I allow him to speak, no. If I allow you to allow him to come up and we speaking, I set the rules that I don't want to debate and argue. And he's trying to do that shit. Get him off, will you? Oh, you don't want to get him off. That's the problem. Because you in league with these niggas. I'm not in league with these niggas.
Said, I'm dirtying up your name by saying you being unreasonable. You just admitted that you was being unreasonable. So
remember again, it started with, if I do this and you do that, if you do that after I do this, it's that being unreasonable. And with that yes, if you do that and if you do this and then if I do that, that is being unreasonable. But if I ask you before the shit start to not try to have this brother debating and arguing with me, because I don't want to debate and argue. Now, if I do that, and when I did that, you allowed him to start debating and arguing with me, and then I got upset and asked you to get him off.
Right, nigga, it's time to bite every motherfucker on the panel. That's reasonable. Any YouTuber allow someone to come up and somebody say they don't want to argue and set the rules and shit, and then you let them do exactly that? That's like leak you bitch ass there. I don't want to talk about child porn and none of that shit. You let that bitch start going off on that and I go off on that bitch. Nigga, cause you brought the bitch up, it's a problem. And that's what niggas do. They bring niggas on their channel to dirty up my name.
But you wanted the argument and the debate to go, so you like, shut the fuck up, Carl. Let him do his thing. And I'm like, well, number one, he said the conversation is over with. You didn't take him down from the panel. You left him up there. So every time I say something, he want to argue and fight with me. And I want you to get him down because this shit gonna turn me into the monster that I am. I'm a nice guy, but I'm also a fucking monster if you keep fucking with me. And when you allowed him to stay up there, you used that as the opportunity to dirty up my name and fuck up my YouTube business and account, the visual and everything about me. When people see me and they see me on your channel and you doing me like this and me standing up as a...
But it's bigger than me. What it is shits on the name of the Lord God of Israel. Because they say, look at him. He said he's a servant of the Lord God of Israel, and he's sitting up there arguing with these fucking crazy-ass Hebrew Israelites. He cussing motherfuckers out, and he doing this and he doing that. I come to your show to do an interview. Let's have a good interview. If you ain't about to do that, motherfucker, get me off your network. Because when we do this, when I'm here and you here, my likeness ain't there. But you see that? It said, "Hear Israel people, half open prophecy, the church." I'm there as the church. I'm not there as Carl Lambert. And you dirtying this shit up. But you respect a government agent and you don't let nobody come up there and argue with that motherfucking shit. Man saying, fuck you, you some bitch ass nigga working for the government and all that and stuff is meant to dirty up my name and fuck up my business because I'm not a socialist like y'all. I'm not in y'all society. I'm out here trying to make capitalist moves.
Oh, don't say I'm dirtying up your name when you just admitted you doing what I said you was doing.
The truth is the truth. I'm a truth teller. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay then. So don't say so you did lie. You did lie when you said I was dirtying up your name because you just admitted you was doing what I said you was doing.
You can say you're doing that, but like I said, did I not say that I wasn't debating before it all started?
I didn't ask.
See there? When I hit him with it again, he don't know where to go. We're going to just a little bit. Say that I wasn't debating before it all started.
I didn't ask you to debate nobody. I asked you to have a conversation. But the conversation was over. I said, let the brother finish what he got to say. And he was making his exit. And we could have continued. But you got so fucked up by what he was saying that you couldn't even.
See there? He noticed that I was fucked up by what the brother was doing. So when I asked you to move the brother, because I'm feeling very fucked up about it, and I don't want to argue and fight, and I feel like this shit is an argument and a fight, you don't want to move them. You want to say, I run my platform, I do this and I do that. Hey man, I don't give a fuck who you are or about your platform. You either remove this motherfucker or I'm going to get the fuck up off your platform. If you care about your platform and everything you'll do, what you have to do on your platform to keep peace on your platform. But you're not a fucking man. You's a bitch ass nigga from St. Louis. You a show me state nigga and you showed us better than you can tell us. And what you doing now when you let Meek you up is showing us better than telling us. I said I ain't want to argue.
And then you want to be a petulant child and go over to your channel and make a video about
it. It was some bullshit.
Yeah, that video was some bullshit.
Even when I was doing what I was doing, I sent you the information. You said you told me to do it. See now, see how he coming at me, and when I put the shit back to him, it fucks him up. Is that you, sister?
Yeah, it's me.
All right, I just want to make sure no asses pop up on my screen. So when I put it back to him, yeah, I did the video. Before I even did the video, I sent it to you and told you I'm gonna do it at 11 o'clock. Did I do it before 11 or did I do it at 11? You had the opportunity to come over and talk to me as a man and say, Carl, why you out here falsifying, saying I work for the government? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? It would have all been controlled. I'd have been in my motherfucking respectable mindset, and we would have had a reasonable conversation. Because even with this, he was trying to get me out of my mindset so they could take advantage of me. But I already had went to sleep. Ask your question, sister.
When did this happen?
It just happened before I started the show. I was asleep. I woke up. I seen they was on. I went over there to confront them in peace. And the niggas wigged out on me. They wigged out on me and they got
what the hell was she over there for? What the hell?
Because what she had to do is dirty them up and bring Khalil the money in the government program over on the program. So what I'm saying y'all work for the government. And so when she come over there, you can tell they jump on her stuff because she was over there lying on me and shit again. Well, he doxed me, he did this and he did that.
God.
Then I'm like, can I speak? I'm being respectful. Can I speak? And then when I speak, MVP want to jump in and stuff, but you gonna see it. We finna do it right now. So I'm still talking to him.
How old are you? Is Carl?
See, He called me Izzy. What I say about people that call me Izzy?
They work for the government.
Can you repeat it for him, sister? Anybody that call me Pizzy, Izzy, or anything that ain't Israel or call work for the government. See, he's showing better than he can tell you. He's showing you all the signs that he worked for the government. What's the name of their organization? I don't know. Maybe it's the Adjustment Bureau. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. I'm 46. I'll be 47 in April.
You 46 years old.
46.
And you making videos about people working for the government because they making problems for you and people like you when ain't nobody sent nobody to your house. Ain't nobody sent nobody to your relative's house. Ain't nobody took nothing from you, but they making problems.
So what he's saying, what Khalil did when stealing my nephew picture and all that shit, because they've been stalking my Facebook, they've been doing all. I am a public figure now. I became a public figure back in 96 when I started dealing with the Bible and started dealing with people that deal with the Bible and talking shit and started giving my opinion of shit. I became a public figure. I was just telling somebody today, I said, I'm a professional YouTuber. I've been on here for 20-some years and had not viral videos, but viral YouTube channels. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the channel that's been taken down. Without showing too much of my history. I know y'all would love to see everything back here in my YouTube studio, but I'm gonna just show y'all the channel that was taken down. Hopefully I can do it without showing too much, but it's finna go down. We're back here now in the studio. Let me show my channels and stuff. I gotta unlock it, gotta go through my phone. Making money, nigga. It's double coded. So we don't know anybody just breaking in and start putting videos and give my channel taken down and shit. So okay, what we're gonna do is blow it up. I can't blow it up. What I do, I take a picture and show it. It's more than one way to skin a cat. So I show it this way. Let's go to hard drives and pull the picture up that I just took. Yeah, people. See, I'm at war with the government. Tazariak don't talk about Pambana no more. Irritated Jenny don't talk about it. Don't nobody talk about this type of shit. I'm the one that talks about this shit. I'm the one that stay on this shit because I'm the one. There it is. Woo-hoo. Now we can show it. This channel right here is what they took from me. Israel Doctrine Reloaded. Channel removed. Because of DJ K. Slay, Troy Star Terrain, Layla Wheels, Khalil the Money, all the motherfuckers went over there flagging my shit. and got it taken down because that was the strongest motherfucking channel on the internet at the time. Never had a viral video, but had a viral channel. Had over millions of views. Then motherfucker won't say, oh, you boring, you this and that. Oh, but why was you fucking with me when I was so boring? All of a sudden, you fucking with me and you over here. Come on now. Quit lying about me. You just trying to make my shit look bad because we ain't friends.
Because they won't let you have your way on YouTube.
No, number one, I said I wasn't gonna debate. And
Do
then
you not?
You see, he will not let me speak because when I speak, I keep putting the shit on him because I said I did not want to debate from the jump. So when a debate pop off, you supposed to say stop. I appreciate you coming up here. I appreciate you having a conversation with him, but you gotta go now. Look, you starting the debate. He said he didn't want to debate, and all the shit would have been over with if you work for God and you work for the community and the betterment of the black, the Igbos, and all the people that you're talking about, you would have did that. But because you don't have the greater good of the community on your heart, but the greater good for the social program that you are part of, that you getting money with, Star Chambers, Layla Wills, Marcy Hamilton, Dave Wedge, and everybody that big up Hassan Campbell and everything else in this big YouTube conglomerate y'all got. When you got a YouTube conglomerate and y'all get money together, you have to dirty up the Israelite. You have to dirty up what y'all consider a black messiah. This nigga think he gonna raise up Israel when we over here with this Hebrew Israelite program. He's a damn lie. Dirty this nigga up. That's what it is. And now you see us sitting up here having a conversation about it.
Do you not see how silly that sounds?
Listen, number one,
do you like not see how stupid that sounds?
I mean, if you want to dictate the conversation, you can keep raising your voice and trying.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to you. I'm doing what you was doing the other day, minus the tears.
It's cool. I can handle anything you put on.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because if you could, you wouldn't have been on your channel saying I work for the government, literally about the crime.
Because when I was over here with ISUPK telling them
why were you about the crime?
That they was running with Khalil Amani, the government, the same thing happened because so when I was over here with your
you see how he acting like he bullying me, but it's like, man, you can't, I'm fucking you up. And the people that's listening see me fucking you up. I fuck people up. Because I'm simple and reasonable. I knew to set the foundation before you let a bitch ass nigga come up there and do it to show you are a bitch ass nigga just like the bitch ass nigga you just let up there. You know why? Because I know niggas trying to shit on Israelites on YouTube. Because I just did the stalking and profiling of the Israelite male, aka me. Cause I was the only motherfucker out here saying I'm Israel. Nobody else will say they Israel. They bitch ass niggas and won't do it. So when I'm on the show at ISUPK, St. Louis and shit, and he want to say General Yohanan III from heaven and all that other shit, man, that bitch ass nigga lie, and all them fucking Hebrew Israelites a lie. Let's argue and fight about it, but respectfully, you don't know how to run your bitch ass show because it's a government show and there's certain shit you can't let go on your show. Nigga, my show wide open. Whatever the fuck you want to talk about. What when I say whatever, I mean whatever. I say what I mean, and I mean what the fuck I say. Because I'm a man, and that's what men do. The black Hebrew Israelites, which he was trying to start a fight then,
and telling you they ran with Khalil Money because Khalil Money is on pictures with Captain Tazariak, and his homeboy Whack 100 is doing shows with Captain Tazariak and stuff. You did the same thing. You threw me off because you allowed him to come up by my voice saying he could come up.
Once again, I'm allowing these people to come up. It ain't like you know that's your audience and I'm finna let my audience come in and talk to you. Because even if you say, I don't want them to come up, at that point, I'm the guest. I'm running the motherfucking show. You can't let that bitch ass nigga come up. I don't give a fuck how much money he done put on your motherfucking show and shit. He bought you, he didn't buy me. And I ain't finna let no bitch ass nigga come on the show and talk shit and argue and fight with him. If I do, I'ma fuck him up, and y'all don't want that. I beg niggas to argue and fight with me. Come on, let's start the show up. Let's do the shit. You see me pop up on your channel? I'm there to fight. You let me up, we gonna get to arguing and fighting. On some real shit, not no bitch nigga shit, because I'm a real motherfucking man.
And when y'all couldn't force me into some bitch nigga shit, then you threw me off because you like this motherfucker done got two, what you call it? What you call this? I got too confident and arrogant in myself that I didn't turn into a bitch, that I start making y'all look like bitches. Then you had to get me off the show because you can't make me look like a bitch when I'm in calm mode.
Hey, yo, Carl, why you just can't say my bad, man? Say I'm sorry and move on. So y'all can stop the argument.
It ain't my bad. I said I didn't want to debate, and it was seeming like a debate started.
Yeah, but you went on your channel spreading a rumor about DMG's platform. You don't work for the government. You're an Israelite. You're not supposed to do that. Kohen.
See how he called me a name? See, the thing is, get that nigga mad. I don't even know what the fuck a Kohen is. How can you?
It's one of them white Ashkenazi Jews. I'm not a white Ashkenazi Jew. I'm a black Israelite Christian. Why call me a Kohen? Because he a bitch ass nigga that agree with Liku. Because Liku run around say, this nigga do shit with child porn and all that shit. That's Black Number. He worked for the motherfucking government. Khalil Money is his state friend. He from Florida, Khalil Money from Florida. You see what happened in Florida with the Cutchins community with Polite and Sinetta and all them. They was down there in Florida too. Florida hot rock.
Get me mad with something I don't even know. You trying to degrade me or say some shit and make me mad, but I don't even speak your language. Failure. Okay, you can say what you want.
But I'm just saying, you just sat there and lied on my man for no reason.
Either he work or he don't. If I'm lying, then
he don't.
Lying. But you see how when they talking, I try to be quiet. When I ain't talking, they trying to talk over me. Still trying to get me mad and make sure that my voice is not heard. Niggas, I got a platform. I can pause the video, I can speak, I can be heard, and I can fix my senses. It might not sound like you want to sound, because I ain't never had no nigga up my anus fixing my speech and everything. So, hey, it's all good. Listen, if I'm not lying, then
how did you know he worked for the government?
See there? Listen, if I'm not lying, how do you know he working for why the fuck are you talking over me? See, y'all want to be the big boys and bad boys, but when you got a nigga in your face, it's talk over him, so he can't be heard or comprehend or understood. If you the bad boys, you say, let's take our time one by one, mute our mics or whatever we got.
What Chris Harris do on this show? Oh, hold up. Let's slow it down. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's pace it properly so the people can hear the back and forth intelligent arguments. But they know I'm more intelligent than them. That's why Khalil Amani won't have a sit down and talk to me. The most we ever been close to each other, he went to the queen, asked her to be on the platform, and she wanted me to be on the platform also. And my only duty when I was there is not to argue and fight with his bitch ass, because all he was doing is trying to poke me to argue and fight. That's all motherfuckers want. Let me ask a motherfucker to come up and argue and fight. They gonna run like bitches. I ain't arguing with him. I ain't finna fight with him because it don't do them no good too. You's a bitch ass nigga trying to argue with a man. You shouldn't even try. If ain't nobody told you, no, don't try it, man.
To do what we know the other person is speaking or want to speak, and let's have a conversation as means. But when you talking to bitches, it ain't no men's talking. It's a man talking to bitches. And thus, what you have here.
You just said he did. You don't have to act like that just because you didn't get your way, though, bro.
Okay, let's do it.
Come on, man. We too grown for this, dog.
You don't know that he don't work. So, like I said, he want to say, you don't know he worked for the government. Well, you don't know if his ass don't work for the government. Let's have a reasonable talk then. Because you're trying to dispute what I'm saying by saying he don't work for the government. Do you stay in St. Louis? I think you stay in Florida. And a lot of shit that went on around Florida with Polite, Sarnetta going down there, shit, JoJo Capone. It's a lot of stuff been going on in Florida all the way to Polite shooting semen all on the girl, this, that, and everything else. Because like I said, these two niggas run with Sarnetta. She run with the nigga that Sarnetta say is his teacher. All of these people are against me. Because I was fucking up Hassan Camel and all of them start saying, we against this nigga. Sarnetta, the number one person, and all these other people are confederate with him. It's easy to spot him.
And when it's easy to spot them and it's easy to bust them upside their motherfucking head when they fuck with me, they don't want to speak to me. I'm a motherfucking menace to YouTube. No, I'm just a good guy on YouTube doing what the good guy do. Facing bitch ass niggas and showing them and proving to people that they bitch ass niggas. So let's see. I got a couple more videos here. Let me see. Hit this video. See there? Hear Israel people have open prophecy in church.
Israel.
That dominate.
Somebody said Israel. Ain't nobody in the room.
It's the hip hop community. Because Israel Doctrine Carl Albert has been dominating the conscious and hip hop community forever. Created the title YouTube Streets, or if people want to argue, I didn't create it, I popularized. I don't need the creation of it. I popularized it because I started stating it and I started making it what it is, the YouTube Streets. And everybody say, let's steal that from him. He's a nobody. So nobody knows why I call YouTube the YouTube Streets. Because number one, I know what the streets are all about. Though I grew up in Arkansas, which is a bunch of dusty country roads, I know what the streets are all about. Because I was born in Chicago, Illinois, where some streets are at for real. Where they pimping, hoeing, all selling drugs, and doing everything out there. Smoking people, doing everything. So, this led me into understanding what's going on YouTube. Right? Now,
why? Because that drill shit is deeper than y'all think. When you got King Von in the Cook County blowing kisses, talking about he love other men and shit. All this shit is on tape. It's all on YouTube. You can see this shit. It's deeper than what you think. I can't even get into it.
Since I've been doing that, I've been running into stuff like this, and I've been wanting to talk to y'all about stuff like this.
Y'all see that? Khalil Money and Whack 100 and shit, and all them niggas that work with the government was against Larry Hoover. Why was they against Larry Hoover? Because Larry Hoover said you can't fuck the young folks. I know y'all see it as a pun, but the folks, the young folks, you can't fuck them. They ain't even want Larry to get out of prison.
You see that? COINTELPRO, Hip Hop Connections, DJ K Slay and Whack 100. Khalil Money's on the left and Larry Hoover's on the right. I was going to have this conversation.
Now, y'all know that goes to Hassan Camel and Jay Prince, because Jay Prince fucked with Larry Hoover and Hassan Camel fucked with the government informant K Slay and Tekashi 6ix9ine and shit. Y'all got to look for the connections. There's a bunch of connections out here.
February the 27th, I said I wasn't going to do it because I believe the government wanted me to get Whack 100 head knocked off. I'm in the street politics, everything, hip hop politics, everything. That's what this church, aka this government, is all about. Hip hop and consciousness. No hip hopper will mess with me because they're not truly conscious of me. I know they're conscious of me, but they're not truly conscious of me, so they stand back. But the conscious community is very conscious of me. And I'm very conscious of them. In the conscious community, before anybody heard me say I wasn't a Hebrew Israelite. That's what this show is all about. This is why this man being called out to be a government worker. What the name of his group is, government group it is. I believe it's a newly formed group. You call it the YouTube Government COINTELPRO. If it ever blow up in the news or whatever, know that the term originated here. The YouTube Government COINTELPRO program has been ran right here on YouTube. It's been ran on me, to be exact, for like 15 years. They've been running their YouTube street government program. I call it Hotep Ultra. That's the name I gave it years ago. See, I'm good at naming stuff. So Hotep Ultra, if you know what Hotep is how they speak, the Kemetic speak. Ultra is just like MK Ultra. Hotep Ultra. This is what I've been facing for like 15, I might even say 20 years. But I say 15 because I can't remember when I first met the Hotep cats in the community. But these Hotep cats have been in the community, have been running our streets forever. Ever since the days of Dr. Ben, Malachi Z. York, and all of them Hotep cats that have been introduced to the community. They've been in hip hop, they've been everywhere. I didn't face them all. I didn't face them all. Any name you can name for the last 15 or 20 years, I didn't face them all. And I was facing them. I had a blood with me at that point, and the blood wanted to gang bang on everybody. I had no problem with it. I didn't want to gang bang. You move over there, blood, and I'm gonna move over here. And it caused a street conundrum. It caused a problem in the YouTube streets when I pushed the blood away from it. Because the blood was trying to use me, and I didn't know it. See, I'm a sincere person. If I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. You show me that you a BS person and you work for the government, I'm getting the hell away from you. And not only do the Bloods work for the government, not only do DMG the poet, Brother Pianki work for the government, but the Hebrew Israelites in the community works for the government.
You know why I met that brother LeVar dude at? Fucking with Pianki on Facebook. The Louisiana brother. Brother LeVar.
See, the Hebrew Israelites and the Moors and the Nation of Islam and all those Islamic people, they all work for Barack Obama, aka the government. Believe it or not. When Sinetta was going to Chicago, don't think he wasn't meeting up with Farrakhan.
Peace, what's up? What's up? Why Layla Wheels tried to set you up? Layla Wheels tried to set me up and get killed in Cook County jail because I was fucking up her documentary. She invested a lot of money. And then she said, for that, I would kill you. And for that, she tried to kill me. Did that answer your question? Did that answer your question? I don't know if you're a sir or ma'am or whatever, but the link is in the side chat if you want to come in and talk. But yes, why Lady Wheels tried to set me up. She tried to actually get me killed. She lied to the state of Illinois. I was just watching on YouTube the Jesse Smollett thing. She did exactly what the homosexual dude did. Like I said, all this stuff go back to the LGBTQIA plus community. You can come in the room and talk. Why everybody want to kill you? Why don't they want you out the way? Well, everybody ain't me. I don't like homosexuality. Half of the community like homosexuality. You get me out the way, you can feel good doing your homosexuality. They brought that in the community with Khalil Money and DJ K. Slate even before they told you anything about Africa Bambaataa, because they was trying to turn hip hop into LGBTQIA plus community stuff. So I mean, if you come in the room, we can speak. So when you hear me say something, you can say okay, or you can deny it or whatever. We can talk about it. But I think you're afraid to come and speak to me about this stuff. So, like I said, everybody in the community is for homosexual stuff. I've never been homosexual in my life. I'm a heterosexual man, always been. And because I speak against that, they mad at me. And then, like I said, Lady Wheels tried to set me up and get me killed because I was stopping her $50,000, whatever the fuck she spent on that fake ass bullshit ass documentary and shit by fucking up her son Campbell. And everybody else mad because I damn near took her son Campbell off YouTube and they weren't gonna be able to make money because they're a conglomerate, they're a socialist network, and they get money together. So you see all these people came out, start using her son's name and all that. That was to get in the algorithm so my videos wouldn't come up because my videos was fucking them up and taking them out. But I'm gonna play my video.
Y'all think he was going to Chicago to meet up with the Hebrew Israelites? No, he was going to Chicago to meet up with Farrakhan and his people because Bambaataa had date raped that boy and they needed to put a lid and a cover over it. And this guy from the conscious community was causing major hell in the community with the audio of her son saying, I took the picture because I was going to murder the boy for Africa Bambaataa.
Matter of fact, I ain't played it in a while. Let me play it. So y'all can hear it if you never heard it.
After Bam got out of the hospital to figure out what really happened, and he gave me the picture of a light-skinned Puerto Rican little boy that looked just like me as a kid. And he gave me that picture because I was going to be the one who killed that boy for Africa Bambaataa.
That's why they want to kill me, because I got that audio and I'm the only one on YouTube that'll play that audio. I have it, no one else have it. If they got it, they cut it off of this video. You's a bad motherfucker when you got shit ain't nobody else got it and they afraid to touch it, but you ain't.
Causing so much trouble, they tried to get me locked up in Cook County and get the population to murder me. They hit me with a strategic lawsuit against public participation because I was participating because they brought it to the conscious community where I was. And they started talking it. And I got into the conversation and I researched it and did more than any of them. I became the man, and they're not capitalists. They're not into if you do the work, you get the money. They're socialists. They hotel ultra government niggas that said, we all work together. Unless you come into our program, you can't get none of the money. We will not let you make a dime. So any platform I go on, they socialists. Keep that guy out of the sight of the community. If you get him in the sight of the community, shit on him. Shit on him. Make sure his name and his presence in the community is dog shit. So the people will not listen to him because they was listening to him for years until we destroyed his channel, caused all kind of chaos in his life to the point he had a stroke, lost his memory, lost his left side, this, that. Man, I've been through so much. I ain't even crying though. I'm not even crying. I love the fact that they think they man enough or woman enough to go against me because I knock them all out. I swear to God, when he said in his word that no gainsayer can stand against his, no gainsayer. It is true. And if you want to make it untrue, I'm going to drop the link for any gainsayer that want to run up in here and gainsay. Ow! So,
that's enough. That's my braggadocious flex shit. That's a flex, Khalil. You can't speak on this shit or fuck with this or nothing. You'll talk behind my back, but you'll never talk in my face. So I tell you a bitch ass motherfucker. And mean it when I say it. You wanted to fuck your mother. And it's gonna hurt because you wanted to fuck your mother. You a motherfucker. See, I'm just a badass man. I don't play good when it's time to play with the ball. When the ball in my court, shit gonna get ugly. You pass the 50 if you want to and think you're gonna get a touchdown. It's all out blitz on you bitch ass niggas. You can put a blitz on me, you can do that. Y'all know my location and shit. It's all good. If y'all kill me, I'm just gonna be a martyr. I could die the martyr death. But it's life. I'm up out of here. Thank y'all for stopping through. I think they're saying Slayer. Thanks you for asking the question. Thanks for the subscription, because I knew you couldn't speak unless you subscribe. Thanks for the subscription and everything. People, I might be back later on today. I want to do a show on Khalil the Money bitch ass. Let me see. I got a thumbnail prepared for it. Let me get the thumbnail up. I got a thumbnail. Tell me what y'all think about the thumbnail. I like it. If y'all don't know, I am a thumbnail creator now. So as you can see, Khalil the Money, new training beef video. I'm gonna train him out of beef. I don't say I beef, but he want to beef. You know, I might play that Biggie shit, might play that clip shit, this and that. Beef when it ain't safe to walk the street, which Khalil is not safe to walk the street. That nigga walking the street damn and killed himself. But I'm out, y'all. I might be back later on tonight. So tell your friends, if I do a show, it's probably gonna be at 7 o'clock hour. Tell your friends, that nigga Israel Doctrine over there talking this shit and doing this shit again. I need 1 million views over here. Y'all have a lovely day though. 7 o'clock.